All right, so I got some. I got four Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Unfair spoilers. So if you don't want to know what happens on the Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Unfair show coming up in the spring, I believe, get out of here. Just turn this off and get out of here. So the four spoilers that I just read online are, I think, well, I don't know. I think they're legit. I do think that these are actual story points. But again, I'm getting this from the Malcolm France com Instagram page. So it seems pretty official. So I'm gonna take their word on that. I'm gonna take their word that these are the story points of the Malcolm in the Middle revival or reboot. Now it says that Malcolm will be the father of a teenage girl, Leia, which we already know from Variety, Deadline, etc. And she will have a role similar to his on the original series, an isolated, highly sensitive young girl who occasionally breaks the fourth wall. Remember in Malcolm in the Middle, when Malcolm in the Middle would break the fourth wall and tell people like what's going on in his head, he would be like, the show would go and then he would like turn to the camera and he would like talk, he would like give his thoughts or whatever. Well, Leia, his daughter, is going to be doing that in this Malcolm in the Middle show. So we're still going to have the fourth wall break, but it's going to be with his daughter and not him. The other point is that, and this kind of disappoints me, but it seems like Malcolm does not become the president of the United States. Remember in the series finale, like Lois declines that job offer for six figures for Malcolm, and she makes him go to Harvard University. So one day he'll become the president and fight for like the poorer man or the middle class. Well, that doesn't happen. So Malcolm doesn't become the president. Instead, he is a successful business person, or he has some kind of successful business career, and that makes him a more likable person. And I think this storyline will come into play in the story. So maybe he becomes president at the end of the story. I don't know, using his money. I don't know. And the other point is that Leia, the youngest child of the Wilkersons, will be a binary. So she identifies as a binary, so or a non-binary. So that's a pretty interesting point. The other point is that the Malcolm house comes back. Remember the Malcolm house? Well, apparently in this revival or reboot, the Malcolm house is going to be shown, and there's going to be a flashback scene with that. And the fifth point, yep, it's been 3 minutes. Okay, I'll get to the fifth point in the next video.